Hello and thank you for joining us today. I hope you are doing well. Now, we are going to be replacing oil and the oil filter for this 2019 Ford F-150 Raptor with the 3.5 twin-charged engine. Now, for this operation, you would need 6 quarts of 5W30 recommended at least a synthetic blend oil with, of course, a filter. In our case, we are using a set from Motorcraft made by Ford for Ford, or Ford made by Ford, so I will let you to decide on that one. 6 quarts of 5W30 oil, synthetic blend as recommended by Ford, and the filter. Picked it up at Walmart, 19 bucks for 5 quarts of oil, and then you would need another one, and $5.84 for the filter. Very affordable, right to your use and what's recommended. Easy to access, easy to do, self-satisfying, didn't take long time whatsoever, and especially when you'll be doing it second time, it will be even faster. Few recommendations: get your oil, get Motorcraft. It's affordable, it's made probably by Ford and made for Ford, and I'm sure it will work well. Actually, you know, in most of my Fords, I do use Motorcraft. It works like a champ. Second recommendation: lift up your truck. Just park it on the tilt driveway or whatever you'll be working on, or jog it up just a little bit on the driver's side. And the third recommendation, of course, you decide what you want to do. Get from the bottom or get to your oil filter from the top. Start from the top, see if you get to it, and then you would not need to remove a couple parts at the bottom, and the oil, once again, will be still going through the same spot as you would detach the bottom sub shield. My Raptor is tilted downward as my driveway is going down, so try to keep it down and then raise the driver's side a little higher than the passenger side. Again, my driveway is sloping this way, and the reason is, once you open up the plug from the oil pan, you will have this or similar situation. As you can tell, the oil is dripping from the protective plate, even though there are still penetrations through it, and it's sort of channeled towards both sides. But if you tilt it towards the passenger side and downwards, you will not have a lot of oil happening, sitting in there and then coming out later on with the wind. The axis is there. The parts are conventional without any cartridges. We still got the normal filter. How to get to it? Okay, so getting to it from the bottom, you have this shield protection underneath with this little sub shield, which you can detach with just few bolts, and now here you got the access to your filter from the bottom. But the grip is just not there because you're reaching up and you're trying to untie your filter sort of this way with your fingers only. Now if you get from the top, now you got a nice arm and a nice grip on the filter, and that's what I did. And in that case, you would not need to detach this sub shield. And even though Ford engineered this a divertive gutter for the oil to exit this assembly to the side of the protective shield, it did not work, as was oil still exiting the protective shield from this location, which you could still use if you detach the filter from the top. But in that case, it's still going through the same spot, and you would not need to mess up by detaching the little sub shield. But this is my preference. This is what I found was easy. I will let you to decide which way you want to go, but I'm telling you, the oil is still going to exit at the same spot. But you get a lot more grip, and in my case, I thought the access was actually easier from the top, and that's what I did. You decide what you want to do. Now, accessing the bottom of the oil pan with the plug. Again, you got a little shield with 3 bolts, very easy to remove, very easy to access, and in my case we got a metal bolt. Ford, thank you for going back to the conventional systems. I appreciate it very much. I'm sure you guys are thankful as well, because up to 2018 on this 3.5 engine, the plug was plastic, and I know a lot of people complained and had issues. In our case, 2019, back to the metal. And so this bolt is actually having a built-in rubber gasket on the inside, so it's not what you see, again, conventional copper washer. It's not there, and of course at some point this rubber gasket will deteriorate and we will have to get a new bolt with a built-in rubber washer. Nevertheless, easy to enter, easy to get to your plug, untie it, bolt it in, unbolt it, very easy. Hey, thanks for joining us. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was or will be helpful to you at some point. I hope you're doing well. Stay tuned, stay healthy, and keep your sanity. This world is working against us at this point, and all the best to you. Bye.